Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of art. I'm just gonna be working on this animation and chilling for a little bit, at least before I go into work today. So let's spend an hour, maybe an hour, 20 minutes, just chilling out, working on this little project, and then I'll be off on my way. Ooh, I already got my first viewer. I'm just redrawing over some of these frames. I wanted to add another one just to better ease from sort of this frame right here into this sort of kneeling position. Just gotta stretch, and I'm working on this. Um, I definitely think what I tried to push the most in this animation is definitely the gracefulness. At least that was a major concept I wanted to push. Yeah, I definitely wanted to try and capture Father Jovial's grace, especially through sort of the different poses and different in betweens I have for him. Like this very, he's kneeled down, and you actually see that it sort of zooms in on him before then zooming out. His wings unfurl before closing back in, and then he sort of jumps, which is a very graceful sort of motion I wanted to go for this segment, really to show that there is this sort of regality and even, I want to say, grace amongst men that isn't oftentimes put in the forefront. Usually male characters, they're usually seen as like gruff and tough and strong, but there's sort of this, I don't want to say quiet masculinity, but definitely more of this just regality and etherealness that is sudden but can also be very prominent. Oh, and speaking of grace, the strangest thing happened to me like a few days ago when I was at work. But like this guy comes in, he wants to buy a PS5. And like what was really strange was that he was like flirting with my coworkers, and like then out of nowhere he like calls me gay or something, and I'm like, seriously? Like, I'm just working here. Like, I guess he was trying to impress my female coworkers because like he was flirting with all of them. Like he was trying to get their numbers. Like he was trying to get them in like a in the family bathroom for something. And I'm like, and I didn't say anything. I just smiled at him and I was like being pretty kind and genuine. But I don't understand the need for other men to just call men gay for some reason, trying to get women. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's very pointless and it's very stupid. Like, don't feel threatened by me, dude. Like, I'm not trying to shit where I eat. Like, I don't mix business and pleasure, but you're trying to impress these women by belittling me. Like, that's not. And to me, it's just really strange that guys feel the need to belittle other men for the sake of a woman. Like, I'm just trying to do my 9 to 5, go home so that I can animate and work on another project. Look, I try not to focus on meaningless and foolish things. Like, I consider myself a fairly intelligent person. Like, I'm not trying to vie for attention. I've never tried to vie for attention. The most I've probably done is just try to get more views on my YouTube channel. Speaking of which, there was like this marketing company I emailed for a job. So hopefully I hear something from them. It's like they're centered in downtown Raleigh and they provide services. They have like a lot of different positions like art director, creative intern, stuff like that. So hopefully I make it something, which isn't too bad. And also my animation got like 5 likes on TikTok, which is pretty good. That's the thing is like I don't really use TikTok like that. Like my most of my stuff is from like YouTube is where my heart is at. I don't really do a lot of TikTok stuff. I could never really get into it. And trust me, I am not knocking on anyone who does. It's just, in today's day and age, we all have our own things that we're good at or more geared towards. Like, I grew up watching YouTube. Like, okay, I was one of those kids who, when they, like, got out of school, I would immediately go to YouTube and, like, I would, like, watch YouTube videos, watch Minecraft videos, or watch, like, Minecraft role plays, do other stuff like that. I'm a bit of a nerd. Not a bit of a nerd, like, I'm a super nerd. Like, and I used to watch a lot of anime when I was younger too. I still do, and I still love like my oldie favorites like One Piece and stuff like that. But since I started trying to animate for myself, I don't really watch as much TV as often. But I will say that like anything, and that's what's strange, but I'm also okay with is like anything religious related. I will watch ad infinitum. Like I love me some Genshin Impact. I love Genshin Impact. I love Hazbin Hotel and Health Boss. Like I've been whenever a new episode comes out, I'm always watching it. I like looking at Genshin Impact and like looking at like the different Christian themes in it. And that's another thing I could go in on talking about like the church and what have you, but like can I just say that nowadays, and this is gonna be like a hot but an issue. But like nowadays, it's coming across that many Christians fear the devil more than they love God. They constantly talk about damnation. They talk about like how everything is the devil and everything is evil or is trying to indoctrinate children. I mean, of course, that is true. Like I do completely feel that. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I am back, people. I was talking to my mom over on the phone. She was talking about how she had brought her lunch with her to work, but then a food truck popped up, so she's probably gonna get something from the food truck. Honestly, real quick, I would just like to do a shameless plug for all the parents. Look, folks, love your parents. Okay, you may have had your strange teen years where you thought like your parents were your enemies, but like, no. Once you grown over, grown older, and you just go through a lot with them, they really do become people you can depend on. And you may still have your moments and times where they can be difficult because you can be difficult too. Like it's a two-way thing. But stay close to your parents and don't let anybody or anything try to separate you. Oh yeah, I was talking about the church. So like real quick, I just want to say that it feels like nowadays many churches fear the devil more than they love God, and so they are constantly talking about how there is indoctrination and how different things like D&D, Pokemon, other stuff in media like that is like the devil and just alienating people. Which, I mean, I will say that they are not completely wrong. There is definitely a materialism as well as a spiritual decline that is happening in the world. People are a lot less spiritual, people are a lot less religious, which has allowed for materialism to run rampant in the world. But the answer isn't saying everything is evil and of the devil. The answer is to spread more of the love. Like, we need to spread more love. While yes, we do need to hold people accountable, I feel like love is definitely at the core. Because the Sunday before last, my pastor at my church had like a really good sermon. Sometimes sometimes it's not the devil, sometimes it's just you. And like that is the strangest thing because I was actually sitting in church. I had brought my grandmother's Bible. Sadly, she is long past, but I love her regardless. I had my grandmother's Bible open, and it turns out that the story Chronicles chapter 2, Second Chronicles chapter 3, that was the same page that my grandmother had bookmarked. And then like the key verse 314 was something that she had highlighted like long ago in the past. So like it was kind of wild to me that either in some sort of foresight maybe or perhaps in just like a strange bit of like fate and religious destiny that that was the Bible verse that we ended up talking about today. And essentially, to bring it back to the point, sometimes things are just you. Sometimes you are just a wicked person. Sometimes you or somebody else just does the bad thing or does the wrong thing. The devil is present, but you can't blame everything on the devil. Like, you need to take personal responsibility on things as well. I mean, and we're all still human. Like, and this can be advice that isn't just tied to religion or Christianity, but at our core, we're all human. Like, we're always gonna make mistakes, have shortcomings, do the wrong thing, or like give into our less than appropriate or our less than advantageous temptations and desires. But the journey in life is fighting them to at least try to be a better person. And in that trying to be a better person, we go through changes and evolutions that have long term effects on us as people. I mean, gosh, working on an angel really brings out my spirituality. Like, this is all coming together. I'm animating an angel priest. I am being reminded of like my church teachings. I'm talking about my own shortcomings and my own issues, and now I'm giving advice to people. Like, this is. I know we have like the 5 stages of grief, but is there such a thing as like the 5 stages of teaching and learning or something like that? Because this is pretty wild to me. I could. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Though I do want to hype myself up, I need to be a bit humble. While it's the hardest part, I would definitely say that drawing and like animating the wings is the most fun. Cause just the idea of having multiple wings and trying to figure out like where to animate them, where to put them is really fun to me. Now I need to figure out a nice pair of dress shoes to give him. Oh yeah, I've been playing that new Monster Hunter World game. Not Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Now. It's actually a really good mobile game. Like I'll be at work walking around the store and I'll just be hunting monsters and doing other stuff like that. This is just a shameless plug. Like I'll just talk about the first thing that comes to my mind. At some point, I was actually thinking about dressing up as like a vampire. Like, I know I work on Halloween, but like, I was thinking, like, maybe I'll get some makeup and like, I'll do like a paler look. I might get like some fine clothes or something. And then like, dress up as like a salubri vampire. That'd actually be kind of cool. Now, timing for this animation, I want to say, depending on how much I work on it, if I only work on this during streams, then this might take me, I want to say, 3 weeks, 3 more weeks. But if I really hunker down and try to ink out and dole out as much animation as I possibly can, this could probably get me into 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half. Yeah, I don't think this animation is going to take long. I mean, because the big part that I really have to work towards isn't really the figure, but mainly the wings. That's sort of my biggest part that I need to worry about, at least for my present skill level. Because honestly enough, I'm not that good. Like, I'm definitely trying. I'm definitely trying to be better. And I know I hype myself up as like, oh, I'm the best 2D animator. But like, really, I'm just trying to get better. I just say that to like boost my ego. Which I mean, I really shouldn't, I guess. I should try to be more humble. I don't know. We all must start at our own. We all must launch at our own starting base. What was that? I was trying to say something like deep and profound. Oh yeah, I don't think I talked about this in one of my streams, but so like there's this company that comes in and they buy like a lot of TVs from Walmart. And so they're resellers. So they're resellers. They got one of those tax exempt cards so they can buy as much as they want and they won't get taxed for it. And I remember the name of their store. And I had done a Google search. I had done a Google search, a Google Map search. I looked for them on LinkedIn. I looked for them with the Better Business Bureau. Pretty much anything and everything I could find. And like even Facebook to an extent, I didn't see them. It's like their company doesn't even exist. Like maybe they're a startup. I don't know, but they have a tax exempt card and they're buying all these computers to mark up, but there's like no evidence that I've found of them online. And like these people, because they don't just go to my store, they go to our other sort of branches in the Raleigh area and like they constantly harass associates, getting them to scan different computers, scan different items, and sell them like four, five, six different computers to buy. And then we have to deal with them while, because again, the store that I work at is so backwards that, oh, there's only one person allowed in your department despite being electronics. So like there's only one person back there, so we're being distracted and folks that really need something like a game that's locked up or some headphones, we can't get to them because they're taking up our time, which is just horrible. But you know, I'm a faithful man. Like I do hope that one of my jobs kicks in cuz that's one of the strangest things that's happening to me now is like I'm not seeing any more new jobs in my area. And so that and so I really don't know what to take from that. Like maybe that's a sign that oh your new job is coming or like oh you're going to be stuck where you're at for a while. It's so strange to me. It's just very strange and that's really all I can like say and think of is like how I've been looking for a job after job and like there have been times where I've applied to dozens, and I really mean like dozens of jobs, even while I'm at my current place of occupation. And I'll get like nothing, or I'll get like the standard rejection. Like, unfortunately, though you are skilled, we decided to go a different route. Stuff like that. It's very wild to me. So, I mean, maybe a big job is coming my way, and that's why everything else is quiet. I am happy that some of my old animations are getting views. My what is in betweening video is slowly growing. Like that's 12,000 subscribe, 12,000 views. Then my animating on ones, twos, and threes, that's growing as well. That's 681. My animation exercises keep getting new watchers every here and there, which is always good. I guess I'm just a slow grower. Like I'm one of those people who like just has steady growth. Cause I'll see other YouTube channels and they only have like 115 or like 180 something. I have 217 videos right now, and I only have 300 subscribers. While like other people, they have far less viewers. I mean, far less videos, and like they have views at the wazoo. And like I'm gonna be completely honest and completely real. Like there is some envy there. Like I feel like I've been working so hard and trying so hard that maybe I should have more. But like, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not past this yet, but I definitely do feel as though I'm getting better. I mean, obviously I'm getting better. More so like I am able to better manage how I feel about my present situation. Now I'm getting pings like crazy. Let's see. Some stuff is going on Discord. Oh, you know what? I need to make a Discord channel. That's what I need to do. I'll probably like start a poll or something and say like, "Hey, should I make a Discord channel for all my subscribers for you guys to like chill out and we can talk and like meme and do funny stuff like that." No, but if I start a Discord channel, I'm gonna need to get mods and I'm gonna need to get people. It's like I'm so used to doing things by myself that like that's one of my fears is that I'm so used to doing everything by myself. I'm so used to making videos by myself. I'm so used to trying to achieve certain goals within certain time limits that if I were to ever get someone helping me, like would I be able to delegate effectively? Because that's one of the downsides of trying to maintain your dreams and shoot for success despite repeated failures and drawbacks. Is like once you finally do achieve that success, or once you finally do get some much needed help that you've been asking for and requesting, like will you still be that person? Will you still be able to ask for help? Or will you just be paranoid by like everyone and everything around you? Like, you guys have spent so long rejecting me. Like, now that you want to help, is this like something true? Is this something real? Okay, I think I'm gonna finish these two frames, then call the session here. It was really nice. It was really fun to just sit down, chill out, and work on this animation with you all. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna finish it. I'm just gonna take my time and focus on quality, not quantity, of my projects. I also think I'm gonna not work, but check my emails real quick. Who knows? I might have an interview or something. I do want to look at other animations in the future and see how they shade because I'm not sure if I want my characters to be flat and then in After Effects I can just add sort of this gradient over them, or if I really do want to dedicate extra animated time to cell shading certain characters and certain scenes. Because I just do like the overall quality of how Has Been Hotel was animated, especially the first few scenes in the pilot. Because from what I noticed is that some of the character models didn't have cell shading on them. They used gradients, which were likely used in After Effects or just compositing in general. But for the most part, there wasn't cell shading on their figures at least. There might have been some slight cell shading. Like I did notice that like on Alistair's nose in certain scenes he had shading. I had a feeling something was missing. I forgot to draw the thumbs. I'm like, something is off about all this. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to let me finish this frame and then I'll probably fix the hands off stream. Yeah, that's so embarrassing. I apologize, folks. Because of the way he is standing, like if I were to kneel and extend my hands out like that, then my thumbs would be on the outside pointing towards the camera. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to go, cause like I was just working on this, and then I said something's not right with these hands. Like they feel right, but they don't look right for some reason. Turns out I forgot the thumbs. I can hear you all saying and talking right now. And this guy wants to start his own animation studio, and this guy wants to decentralize from Hollywood. Can't even animate hands properly. Don't be too hard on me. And I think that's it. So this is it for this session. Yep, I think I'm gonna call it for today. I'm a bit tired and I want to get some stuff ready before I go to work and have to deal with mm, less than savory people. But this is it. Turns out I've been drawing the hands wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, but the hands look good. I just forgot to draw the thumbs. So I need to fix that. But all in all, the animation did is turning out to be quite nice. And then after I finish the body, my favorite part, the wings, is gonna show up, which is gonna be very fun. Yep, this animation is gonna turn out nice and beautiful, and I can't wait to see the end result. The coloring, the lighting, the compositing, it's all gonna be so fun and nice and exciting to animate and work on. As soon as I learned how to do After Effects, that's just been one of like the big things that's really pushed me to keep animating is seeing the finishing project and seeing all the different things I can do once I get to that later phase of the process. It's just so fun and so exciting, and I just love animating. That's why I really want just one job in the industry, like just one, just one gig job, one sort of like one gig, maybe two, and then I can start my own animation studio. Like if I can just get some experience and some connections, then I can go abroad. Cause I heard about what happened to at the writer strike. Like the writer strike went on, and they got a deal, but the deal is kind of bad. Like it definitely is going to close doors for many inexperienced writers and actors as well as those who are just breaking into the industry. And then if the writers are getting booted, what's to say it's not gonna go down to the animators as well? Like there's gonna be even more scrutiny on who they apply and who they get in to the point where now it's only gonna be people with experience. Like Hollywood has essentially gated itself off from any new or up and comer, which is really sad. And it's really odd and it's really funny even because I've been saying like decentralized from Hollywood, decentralized, expand, network. There's plenty of cities and states with like loans and grants that they can provide you with, and then people just decided to hunker down in Hollywood, and I'm like, the industry can definitely be a whole lot better than it is right now. And oddly enough, crazy enough, I still have hope. Like I still feel at least that media and entertainment can grow, can evolve. Like more people can be added. You just can't stay in Hollywood to do that. But it is what it is. All I really can do is just drop some wisdom when I have it in my mind and work towards my own goals and ends. I still plan on opening my own studio for myself right here in my hometown, right here in Raleigh. But until then, I'll just keep trying to work, keep trying to grow and get better. That's really all I can do is just try to grow. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Uh, I stream every Tuesday and Friday, usually around noon. I start at 10. I go on for like an hour, hour and a half, sometimes even 2 or 3 hours on Fridays, which are my off days. My off days are Thursday and Friday. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share even. I also have a Patreon and a Buy Me a Coffee in the description below, as well as a Fiverr account in case you guys want some original work from me. Anyway, this has been Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of art. I'll see you guys in my next video or live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed.